Chakras and strengths. A brief summary. Centers. Knowledge of these points of etheric forces, called chakras, dates back many centuries. The Egyptians and Hindus, Chaldeans and others have treated this matter even before the Christian era. The statue of Buddha, who lived 600 BC as the built in Nara, Japan in 749, already had the bright Asian spiritual teacher with the crown chakra located at the top of the head and surrounded by wreath of flame carved in stone, meaning the union the spiritual forces in the higher worlds with the energies of the physical world in flux. As the spirit will shaping his body of flesh by following the graphic or mold legacy of the paraspirit, the etheric double also is being formed by the exudation of ether physical and consolidating its position as a faithful intermediary of physical sensations for hidden world. And from there to the physical consciousness. Little by little, the chakras is settled, progress and grow to the height of the main nerve plexus of man. The chakras spin like the hands of clocks, from left to right, standing 7 mm at the surface of the etheric double. They are human centers responsible for irrigation vitality still unknown to academic science, to capture the prana, which is the essential fuel of life. Without it the spirit could not exercise their control and their activity on the physical body, or be aware of the sensations experienced by the same. They will transfer corresponding anatomical region for each decision taken by the spirit in their hidden world. Names and locations of the chakras. Crown chakra is located in the top of the head, near the coronary plexus. Chakra front or brain is located between the eyebrows, with the frontal plexus. Throat chakra, located on the throat, next to the laryngeal plexus. Heart chakra, located left side of the heart, with the cardiac plexus. Spleen chakra, located on top of the spleen, with the mesenterical plexus. Chakra umbilical or gastric, located on the navel, at the solar plexus. Chakra genetic, located in the region of the genitals. Chakra basic, fundamental, root, or kundalini. Basal, located at the base of the spine, with the sacred plexus. Chakra humeral, is located between the shoulder blades with the brachial plexus, and colors of the chakras. In individuals spiritually developed, the chakras are large, splendid and extremely bright, prismatos by translucent colors and fascinating as reach up to 20 cm in diameter at its whirling spin. Sometimes they come in dark and oily color, small diameter up to 5 cm, stuck with turning characteristic of the early individual. When they have expansive, dynamic and powerful channel greatest amount of vital and psychic energies of good quality, making it easier to develop higher faculties. In view of the increasing improvement of laboratory equipment, the Earth will soon be able to identify the texture of the etheric double and the chakras, as the ether physical, although invisible, is still rarefied matter that has color, weight, temperature and odor. Soon, scientists will be able to find the truth through sight, in the form of waves, colorful vibrations or emanations, vibrating in correspondence with the fundamental colors and the hues of the rainbow or the solar spectrum. Difference between chakras and forces centers. In fact, there are centers of forces both in the etheric double, as in the paraspirit. The difference is that the etheric double are exactly the chakras that is spinning discs, whirling wheels in the etheric forces that dissolve with the death of the physical body. The chakras of the etheric double swirls are true miniature or voidocossos bikes etheric energy prismando colors according to the decomposition of prana that irrigates in every way. In paraspirit, however, it is stable and definitive forces centers, which do not decompose with the disintegration of the physical body. They are pre-existing organs of this body. Immortalis paraspirit forces centers are a core of astral and mental strength accumulated and located also on the nerve plexus of man and almost to the level of own etheric chakric. Therefore, one must distinguish the chakras are etheric centers of the etheric body, that is the interim body between the physical body and the paraspirit, while the centers of forces paraspiritual are pre-existing and impregnated of astral substance and mental. O center crown of the paraspirit is a fabulous akipo-no analogy in human language. It is the seat of the most advanced decisions of the immortal spirit. However, the same crown chakra of the etheric double is simply a connecting link, one sensible sima-living bridge, but without autonomy, to join the divine world with the human world. Paraspiritual the creature improvement. The centers of forces, The paraspirit act as substation spirit, making arrangements, under the intelligent automation of millennia of improving fruit. Umbilical force center, located in the paraspirit, working in perfect harmony with the umbilical chakra located in the etheric double and the solar plexus of the physical body, all located in the human navel area, commands and discipline numerous phenomena of the human body, attach the digestive system and psychic sensitivity without direct intervention of Espedo Todos. The chakras have functions or working in the fields, organic and psychic. Best explained, all act in the functioning of physiological systems as involved in the various actions linked the various psychic modes. Bibliographic references. Elucidations beyond, Ramadus, Cap the Chakras, Pag 160,170,171,172. Technical Mediumship, Osvaldo Pastorino, Cap Astral Plane / the Chakras, page 155. Sanskrit name Svadhisthana, meaning of sun. Address name. Other names: spleen chakra, sacred chakra or sacro. It is associated sexuality, creativity, procreation, sensuality, ability to feel emotions, contentment. Orange color. Location: navel. Water element plants, homeopathy: jasmine, buckthorn, nogara, hyssop, wild rose, hellebore, chamomile and salguero. Rays: 7 planet moon, Venus, Mars and Mercury. Gemstones: amber, aventurine, carnelia and coral. Governs actions related to sex. Commands the region of the bladder, kidneys and reproductive system. Governs the reproductive system. Corresponds to creativity and expression. Sexual chakra indicates how positive qualities and lessons to learn, give and take, emotions, desires, pleasure, sexual / passionate love, movement, assimilation of new ideas, health, family, tolerance, abandonment. Delivery, working harmoniously and creatively with outros. Pod still manifest as negative qualities. If the person is with low vibration, the following features: overindulgence in food or sex, sexual difficulties, confusion, lack of goals, jealousy, envy, desire to possess, impotence, uterine problems and / or bladder. To assist in the process of our full development as human beings, it is very important to understand that the chakras are our consciousness, openings through which the emotional, mental and spiritual forces flow in effica est. Expression chakra is linked to the domain of the profound identity and connection between the physical body and the soul. Chakra linked to reproduction, source of energy and sexual pleasure. Stimulates creative demand of the material pleasure, ruling the taste of beautiful things, art, emotions and relationships with the other sex. Chakra movement, expansion and emotional intuition. Headquarters: fears, ghosts and negative fantasies related to sexuality. It allows us to love life. Working the chakra. 1. Do massage in chakra clockwise for women. Do massage in the anti-clockwise for men. Functions: physical strength and vitality. Beneficial foods: liquids, fruits and vegetables. Oranges. Zodiac: Cancer, Libra and Scorpio. The vortex rotational. The navel is the center of the solar plexus chakra. It is the start of the center of the plexus, which the ancients called the solar plexus. Star contains many chakras inside. The umbilical chakra is a union rotational energy vortex of the incoming energy that unites us with our solar being, and that is more or less connected with us because of what we love in ourselves and respect our physical body, and the plan life of our soul in balance with Akasha. It that transforms the forces of prana and the subtle bodies and energy frequencies that will relate to the physical body and certain qualities of mind that are essential for mental health. The navel chakra is well known as the center of the physical well-being. In some cultures, if doctors with him to strengthen tensions, the Chinese perspective is the energy area that is 3 fingers below the navel, and see energy. Intuitively everyone knows that is related to the vital energy source. During pregnancy, the mother feeds us through the umbilical cord, and when it is cut, we nourish ourselves energetically by the light cord that binds us to be solar, which is our main source of energy and cleaning. And still, only that we are not aware of it. It regulates all incoming physical experience, emotional, vital, sexual, all live. Our being is embedded in us through this chakra and prepare a response in union with our being solar. As the solar plexus chakra is developed in balance with the other chakras, the personality traits associated with it mudam.se. We are well united in balance, there is no mental illness and deny us the desire of the other, debilitated and begin diseases and mental disorders. The consciousness and the reality of the person vary in function of this chakra. He elaborates the answers of what happens to us when we live and experience. So almost all manipulations are harvested in this chakra in the form of energetic cords that go straight to the light cord navel chakra. And without the flow of umbilical energy, without the ability to generate and release this energy, one clings to their reality of being self-centered, the emotional, sexual addictions, etc. The navel chakra is associated with the fire element, generates heat and regulates digestion. And the ancients also associated with the ability to materialize things, to shape the sacred fire of the third chakra. They said turn the steam of the soul muddier pour so he can lead us to have a great desire to develop ourselves as a family or in autostroemos. So we could say that the navel chakra gives us the ability to break and create habits when we focus on energy disciplines such as Reiki, meditation, mantras, yoga, etc. So-called silver beads and gold channels that run from the base of the spine to the pituitary gland and finally to the pineal gland, receive all the information light cord that enters through the navel chakra and merges into energy with prana. But many people in most recent portals and waves cosmic feeling deep nausea or disorders digestive. Because the incoming energy of the subtle bodies is greater, increasing, or, as in plumbing and ancient texts, the planetary ascension is the fusion of all the bodies, the subtle and the physical, solar and be the incarnation present for this, in each portal/cosmic wave. The intention is to adjust as much as possible for us, and show us through the digestive, the locks and the energies that daily we are not aware of, that flow not yet, and in return, the days of portal or solstice or solar storm show how we are still away from us. We muitas people are doing things very well and yet your digestive is the limit, or get fat without eating. Including hiccup or diarrhea attacks, according to the conversations they have in their environment. Everything we do from the thought, word, emotion, gesture, emits a vibration and this vibration is captured by Hera, the bottom of the navel chakra and merges into the plexus to elaborate an answer and if we are not in our life, we are born to do and not on what others have forced us to do or sometimes we are mistaken and complicates our reality, and we want after our illusions for the greater good. If all this happens for a long period, B solar cannot merge with us and as before we left sick or blocked. Not now. Because now is not we who decide, is our solar being that really drives taking command, as we hit before birth, we all chose to be on Gaia at this time, fill light our physical body and turn into consciousness to be born or die, to understand, heal and ascend, or to understand from the holistic healing. If we are so far removed from the purpose of Vita.ser with the digestive full of something, we cannot merge with the vibration of being solar. The solar being is physical, the vibration is physical, the light too, but their matter is more subtle, not feel so much. The light bodies have been developed, but now the vibration that passes through them we experience very physical, more and more physical. So all digestive disorders, stomach and plexus, or anger and maximum polarity of emotions that some experience, to focus upon the care of ourselves, that is our commitment. Conclusion and blog note. Food, sleep, vibration, joy and peace are the keys of this chakra. Ascension is not a more front-lighting process, and yes, the merger of our toxic-free being of all kinds with the energy of the solar for this, to increase the frequency of light, show us what does not, which may not occur and that their emotions and experiences to revisit, to balance, to heal and, above all, to release. Be the medicine, for food, for meditation, for the records, by conscience, does not matter, but if we forget ourselves, this center reminds us ever more quickly and more intensely through the plexus union, the root chakra and the pineal is one. So when we are intoxicated by emotions, relationships, food, and destruction or neglect of the physical, the effects vision, or feel dizzy, it is because it cuts off the natural flow of energy and spiral seek more distant signals. The first signs are the physical, and the purpose of this planet is to find happiness in life itself, no matter how hard they have been experienced realities. This is because we come from a unity of soul, born into a duality on earth and reborn within us as we grow in awareness and understand why everything that lived and how all the protagonists of our lives served a plan, a script, the script of our soul, to grow as beings who in this incarnation, we can access this information, understanding and transformation without our physical death, as few from the consciousness. Consciousness is the physical fusion of the subtle bodies in the densest physical in realization of reality, that is, in one body. This unit will be the key through the solar plexus to merge with the unit in other planes of consciousness. Light Team is invincible.